Drillers on the ends and the walk with poles.
Come from the belly of the beast. What? Blood, you ain't never been a G. Try act up. I ain't even met, I'm in the league. Back shooter. You ain't even steady on your feet. No trap star, cause you move Cali in the week. I'm a psycho. Man turn savage on the beat. I'm an idol. Since when have you been bad like Michael? Head back season, starting like rival. Bang. I get messy like Lionel. Old school days, I was tearing up vinyl. Got the same hate for snakes just like 5-0. Charging the game head first like a rhino. Flow tight, always on point like a biro. Time full of mashes, starting like hypo.
Or if it's not a day, you're saying you got 5 days to eat them. You're saying something good. Easy, lad. Like you come fresh out of a fucking. You're saying, kid.
I'm freezing out here. I'm not.
Hey. Huh? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Good, yeah?
These men have been excited.
I feel like a fucking jumbo style, bro. Yo, lads, you want a kick?
Brick-a-brackle, brick-a-brackle.
You want a fucking ball as well?
Yeah, definitely fucking one of them thingies.
Yeah.
Yes, people, welcome back to Birmingham Elite FC TV. Now, this game, I can't even say this week's fixture, because this game was played literally 48 hours after our double header against Motive. Sees us playing a tough and sturdy and a solid team in VIP. Both teams know each other very, very well. We consider this a local derby, so the game will be feisty, it'll be competitive, there'll be tackles flying in, and it'll be a very, very decent game to get into. We have got the likes of AJ, Tamor, Daisy, KP and so forth out due to work and family commitments, but there's no excuses here at the Elite. Every game we go into the mentality that we need to win, so let's get into the action. Early pressure from the Elite boys. Miss kick there by Connor. Chased down by the boy Bex. He's got time to turn on it. Quick ball into Fitz. He tries to knock it round the centre half, but it's cleared up by Byfield. And the back down the other end, there's a long throw in there by Palmer. Head on by JJ, and in all fairness, that could have dropped anywhere. Count ourselves lucky on that one, lads. From the resulting corner, swung in, but VIP can't get a head on it. Goes out for a goal kick. Now, long one sent up top by Burkitt. Just out of camera shot. Bex held up. Helped on by the boy Fitz. And like I said, it's going to be a feisty game. Ricks gets one in the back. Now as we forward onto the action. Ball rolled in. Nothing made it by the Elite boys. Charms is Kante. Got time. You got Jack on the ball here. Got time to turn on it. Can get his head up. Little ding into the box. Heads by Ricks, but nothing made of it. Once again, Byfield scoops it up in goal. You got VIP in possession. I believe this youth's name's Kyle Burke. He was a tricky player. He's played in their centre midfield. Running down the right-hand side. But Danny Charlton does Danny Charlton things. Comes away with it. Wins it. You got the boy Callow on the ball. He's got plenty of time. He just sees it out and the boys start again. And I will say, man, shout out to everybody that come down to watch the game, whether it was to watch us or watch VIP. It was a nice, decent turnout, and I have even more respect for staying because it was blitzy, it was cold, it was freezing, then it started to snow. So the support is very much appreciated. Nice one. You got the boy Paulie Martins with a throw-in. Competed by VIP, but there's no second ball and there's no competing by the Elite lads until Danny Charlton steps in. It's got to be quicker, lads. We've got to be a lot more sharper. Back down the other end. VIP get a corner, taken short. Cleared away by the Elite boys. My bad, just out a camera shot. And Bex comes away with it. Gets his head up and sees a great run by Ricks and an even better ball. Now Ricardo's got time to get it down, get a shot away. Parried by Byfield. Now it's with the VIP right back, who gets his head up, plays a pass into the midfield, but it's a poor control. Fitz goes in there, wants it more, wins it, out to Jack on that left-hand side, gets his head up, decent run there by Bex. 3 in the box, and he only goes and makes it 1-0 to the Elite Boys. Great assist, and a great finish there by the boy Bex.
Go on, Bex.
Well done, son. Let's go, let's go.
Decent start by the Elite Boys, 1-0 up within the first 10 minutes, and JJ gives away another foul in the midfield. And like I said, it was a decent turnout, man. Sheldon Caffey with a throw-in. Cleared by Connor, high into the sky. Danny Charlton competing. Decent header. And like I said before, it's a local derby, so it's definitely going to be competitive. Handball. Decent balling by Mr. Bits. Flicked on by Ricardo, but nobody read it. Unlucky though, lads. You got VIP in possession, trying to create something for themselves after going 1-0 down. Pressure being applied by the Elite Boys. Danny Charlton setting the pace again in that midfield. VIP still come away with it though. You got their little skillful man in midfield, plays a decent ball through. Cad gets just enough on it, and JJ Cole clears up. Corner swung in. Elite Boys get something on it, but it's not fully cleared. VIP lads win it again. Bit of a scramble, and referee says that JJ gives away a free kick on the edge of the box. Chance for VIP, but the ball getting off on it, and it's picked up there by Mr. Safe Hands, Chrissy Burkey. Now VIP looking for an option up top, but it's won by Al Capitano. Danny Charlton competing for the seconds, and retrieved by Callow, who's got time to get his head up, but VIP just take him out. Free kick to the Elite Boys. The ball breaks with Callow again. Little whiz kid on the left wing, trying to create something, just overruns it. Danny Charlton back in possession. Again, on the edge of the box. Ricks plays it into the feet of Fitz. Sees a decent run out there on the left wing by Jack, but deemed offside by the lino. And it's fair to say Kellum ain't happy with the cold weather. Now Chrissy Burkett with a long goal kick up, looking for JJ. Him and Connor competing. Connor leaves a little cheeky one in on JJ. Referee clocks it. JJ doesn't make nothing of it, neither do we, because we already know how the game's set. But referee deems it enough to give Connor the straight red card. 10 men, early doors. Got Fitz over the free kick. Referee calls a foul. Don't know who won, but free kick to VIP. You got a long one from Burkett. Decent control there by JJ. Can't get it down. Pressure by the VIP lads. You got Mr. Bitch trying to work something, but more pressure by the VIP boys once again. Palm with a heavy touch. Bex turns on it. JJ gives away another cheap foul. Referee blows up for a free kick. And it's fair to say this next section here, the lock's on Burkett's side.
Fitz in the hole, Fitz! Woo!
Got the boy Callow on the ball once again. And you know when he's got the ball at his feet, he's always going to try and be creative and be dangerous. Referee blows up for a free kick, about 25 yards out. You got Mr. Bit standing over it. Tries to put it top bins, but Byfield collects it easily. VIP try and clear it. JJ competes and wins it. You got Mr. Bits, just out of camera shot. Feeds a nice ball over to the left-hand side of Jack. Jack sees the runner Danny Charlton. He's got time to get a shot away. Doesn't get the power behind it. And scooped up again by the keeper. Another long throw-in by the VIP lads. Another goalmouth scramble. VIP get just enough on it, edge of the box. The boys putting pressure on. And it's just out of camera shot, but it's a decent tackle there by the boy Callow. And the boys do just enough, so it rolls out eventually for a throw into the elite boys deep in our own half. Now we don't clear our lines, and their tricky midfielder comes away with the ball. He goes for a lob pass, and I'm sure the lad will admit himself, he's only gone and scored an absolute fluke of a worldie. Over the head of Chrissy Burkey. The lads can't believe it. It's one of them goals, but nonetheless, 1-1. They all count, and VIP go and make it 1-1. Now that goal's definitely got the VIP fans on the side gassed up, but if we was them, we'd be exactly the same. Gone down to 10 men and only got an equalizer, so fair play to them. Referee gives us a throw in deep in our own half. VIP lads giving it an extra 10% now. Another long one sent up the pitch, but they're sent back home from JJ Cole. Now the referee's about to blow up for half time.
That's what it looks like to me.
Lads, all easy, yeah? They want it a bit more than us because they're louder. That's what it seems like. No, listen, no, I said it seems like because they're louder. It doesn't necessarily mean they are, so that's a misconception. All we need to do, boys, now, yeah? They've got their little one lucky goal back. I don't mean fuck all to me. We've still got enough time, 45
Plenty, lads.
They've got 10 men. They're going to run themselves into the ground, as we know this already. We need to play with the ballers now and start to use that little bit of fucking skill and the interesting players that we've got around us and use that to our advantage. Fuck the side off and fuck us off. That don't matter. The fanboys are always going to be at. We already know every game's a cup, but everyone has to shoot us down. But what we have to do now, lads, is raise our game again and go again. Yes. We've got 45 minutes, boys. We've got enough players in this team.
Lads, outwork them, yeah.
Come on. Use that around the pitch. We can give you all the instructions we want to, but use that on the ball around the pitch, innit, lads? Let's do it amongst each other and let's back each other up. Every header they're going to go, they're going to get the fucking cheers on the side. That's expected. Fuck all that off. Yeah, when we got the ball down, start. And as always, thanks to the sponsors for the season. It's always appreciated. Half-time team talk done and dusted. The lads know that VIP are always going to compete regardless of whether they've got 10 men or 11. So we need to go and make this extra man pay advantage. Get the ball down and start playing like we know we can do. And as I say that, you got the boy Paulie Martins coming out of the ball into the feet of El Capitano. Plenty of time in the midfield. Bit of a loose ball in there, but Fitz still retrieves it. JJ's got time. VIP lads just all backing off, ready to defend this long ball. Out to Callow. Competing with that young lad again in the midfield. Wins the ball though. Fitz on the edge of the box. Out to JJ. Gets a shot away, but nothing behind it. Byfield sees it out for a goal kick. And yeah, people, as you know, it's the middle of April and it's snowing. Only going to make the game a bit more trickier. VIP lads try to come away with the ball but get stuck underneath his feet. Ricks wins it. Can get a shot away. Left foot. Drags it wide though. Made a change and bought Simon for Bex. Takes on the right back. Skips past him. Tries to whip one in. Defender gets a foot on it though. Right back knocks one up the wing. The boys competing and just out of camera shot. Callow comes away with it, but their midfielder again does enough. And just out of camera shot, JJ and Palmer competing out midfield again. Decent little battle that is. El Capitano and Palmer once again battling it out. Referee blows up for a free kick. Got Mr. Bits whips one in. VIP lads competing just enough. Goes out for a corner. Yeah, snow's coming down a little bit more now. Just out of camera shot. Got the boy Martins on the ball. Tries to whip one in. The boys call for handball. Nothing on it though. Byfield scoops it up. Now Mr. Save fans knocks a loose one into midfield. Nobody there to pick it up. But you got the boy El Capitano competing once again. Fitz gets his body in the way. Gets dragged. Referee blows up for a free kick. VIP lads ain't happy about it. I'm saying to the gaffer at this point, the boys are rushing things and we're trying too hard in certain sections of the game where if you trust the process, you know what I mean, it'll come naturally. We need to make this extra man pay advantage, but because we're forcing things, it just ain't clicking. VIP lads have always going to compete and make it hard, so it's one of them games. And as VIP take a free kick, just out of camera shot, so I do apologise, but my hands were freezing at this point, so I weren't really moving as I should do, but the referee did give us a free kick for a push on one of our defenders. Got the boys battling for on the edge of the 18-yard box. JJ sends a long one up. Jack puts pressure on their left back and comes away with it. Elite on a counter-attack. But their left back does get back, does just enough to win himself a free kick. Smart defending. Cad doing just enough there in defence. Then JJ sticks a foot in. Danny Charlton sends one over the top. Ricks competes with it. Sim knocks it on, but Ricks comes from an offside position. Referee blows up for offside. Now we make two quick substitutions. The boy Fitz and Martins coming off for Trey Bertie. And the big man Moulton trying to affect the game. Give us some more creativity in that midfield. Now it's a good defensive header by JJ Cole. Ricks turns on it, but the VIP defender does just enough. VIP knock it on again. Just out of camera shot. Moulton's on the ball. Knocks one into the feet of JJ. Callow out wide on the left. Sees the run of Trey Bertie. Gives defender some pressure and he knocks out for a throw-in. Helped on by Jack. Sims putting their centre half under pressure. We're shouting from the side, he doesn't want it. Sims sends their left back to the shot. Comes away with the ball. Gets his head up. Whips it in. And in all fairness, JJ should have made this 2-1. But Byfield, like I says, bro, I'm going to give you your moment. I pull out an absolute worldie of a save here, bro. Fair play to ya. Hey! Now from that resulting corner, Sim whips one in. Flicked on by the big man Maltz. Ricks turns on it. Tries to get a shot away. But it's just not clicking for the lads. Now the boy Danny Charlton's gone and done us a favour at right back. Whips one into the big man Moulton who's competing. JJ competes as well, but Palmer knocks it out. Just out of camera shot. Comes back out to Callow, who turns on it. Little cheeky one by their midfielder, but you got to ride them tackles. Callow gets his head up, tries to get a shot away. And it does eventually go out for a goal kick. And like I said about the VIP lads, man, they're always going to be competing. Balls whipped into the box, trying to get their head on something. Just that camera shot again. I do apologise. Like I said, my hands were freezing at this point. Goes out for a throw into VIP. VIP given too much time on the ball here. Should never be two on one when you got 11 men, you got the advantage. But Moulton reads the play and it goes out eventually for a corner. Now from that corner, Moulton gets a header on it. Goes for the spectacular. Goes over the bar for a goal kick. And the back down the other end, you got the boy Callow into the feet of Moulton. Gets time to get his head up. Callow's got time again. Just looking to create something. Looks for the 1-2. Moulton's control's a bit dodgy there. But Callow's still battling and comes away with it. Tricky feet. And this is where we shout for a penalty hard. I don't know how the referee doesn't give this when it should be a definite penalty. No words at this point. VIP lads still mixing it in the midfield, man. Showing that they want it a bit more than the elite lads at this point, if I'm being honest. And from that free kick, Jack tries to whip one in. Hits the wall. Goes out for a throw-in. Danny Charlton doing us a job on that right-hand side. Whips one in. But Byfield claims it. And this is where the game changes, in all fairness. Byfield runs into JJ. JJ semi-lifts his arm up. For me, it's a toss of a coin. JJ should know better. He's already on a yellow. Gets another yellow. Sent off. Or Byfield play acts it. Either way, the boys go down to 10 men. The long ball sent up by the centre half of VIP. Moulton wins the first one. Decent. Cat gets his foot on it again. Moulton tries to come away with it. Palmer leaves one on him. Free kick to the elite boys. Their player ain't happy about it. JJ Cole into the feet of Callow, who in my opinion has probably been our most effective player in this whole game. Between him and Danny Charlton, who have also put in a decent shift. Whips one up. Try to flick it onto Sim, who can't get it under control. High into the sky once again. And the man charms his Kante, doing a job at right back, trying to create something. Just goes out for a throw-in though. Unlucky Charles. Got the boy Trey Bertie on the ball, into the feet of Callow. And I think it's that commentator's curse. I just bigged him up and he gives the ball away there. But we haven't just signed him for his goals. His work rate's there as well. Decent win back there by Sim. JJ Cole screaming at him to keep the ball rather than going for the long one. Rolls out to Cad. Cad out to the boy Danny Charlton on that right-hand side. Trying to work something, trying to get an angle. But like I said, man, we're trying a bit too hard, in all fairness. Doesn't come off in the end, just rolls into Byfield's hands again. And we said to the lads just to overload now. So you got Trey Bertie into the feet of Jack. Back heel by Ricks. Doesn't get into the path of Sim. And VIP are all over it. Smother it and do enough for Byfield to scoop up into his hands. Just that camera shot. You got the boy Moulton battling for the ball and showing why he wants that position in midfield. Fair play, Moulton. Good battling, that is, lad. Decent knock into the box by Sim. VIP header. Gets caught under the feet of Callow. Shoots, bounces off the wall. Out to Bertz, whose shot goes way wide. Win the ball back. Danny Charlton whips it in. Get another shot away. Defender all over it once again. They've blown for offside there, where I don't understand when it's come off the defender's foot, but nonetheless, it's one of them. Start again. Back up the other end. Cad gets caught underneath the ball. Bounces to the VIP player. Gets a shot away. It's got to be something special to beat Chrissy Burkitt from there. Baby food, that is. Now the boy's still trying to work something. Moulton into the feet of Cad, who we've pushed up as well. Into the feet of Jack. Tries to spin on it. Turns. The defender thinks it's going out for a goal kick, but referee gives us a corner instead. Another clean header by the VIP player. Charlton tries to shoot left foot. They clear it once again, and they could break here, but Trey Bertie takes one for the team. Royal Rumble's round the corner, lad. Fair play, Berts. Now it's a long one sent up by VIP. Comes to nothing now. Goal kick. Looking for the head of Moulton. But again, fair play to Palmer in that midfield, man. Decent job he done in there. But Callow comes away with it. Skips past their right back. Wins us a free kick deep in their half. Got a few target men in the box. Can we pick one out? Sent in by the boy Sim. But once again, man, Palmer screaming the loudest. Once it, Rick tries to get it down, but Palmer clears it away again. Eventually runs out for a throw-in. Long ball over the top. Helped on by Ricks. And it breaks the Sim on his left-hand side. He's got time to turn on it and take on their right back. He sees the run of Danny Charlton on the right-hand side. Charlton gets his head down. Trying to take him on. Drops a shoulder. Whips one in. The defender gets a foot on it though. Clears it away again. Could be 2-on-1. But Callow does dust enough. Sends another one high into the sky. We're screaming that it's onside. But referee blows up for offside. Now we win another free kick in their half. Whipped in. Scrambled by Byfield. Cad tries to get something on it. We believe we should have got a foul there again, but referee lets it play on. Trey Bertie does just enough to keep the ball alive. Cad gets his body in the way. Passes it out to JJ Cole, who sees Moulton on the edge of the box. Now if Moulton gets his head up, reaches to the right hand side, gets a shot away, goes wide. But the better option was probably to roll in Ricks for a tap-in. Unlucky though, boys. Now we're still camped in their half. Probably about 5 minutes to go with this game now. Sim's been tricky on that left-hand side. Goes and wins us another free kick. Now it's whipped in by Sim. Ricks being a handful in the 6-yard box. Gets a head on it. Byfield has to tip it over, just to be sure. And from that corner, it's whipped in. Trey Bertie, last shot of the game. And there it is. Referee blows up for full time. Now, massive respect out to VIP because you dug in, went down to 10 men, showed your battle, showed your character, and gave us a tough game. So a draw for both sides is fair all round.
Oi, I'm not trying to do it. Is that your camera? Shane, do you have a photo with me?
It's a joke.
Sweet, Danny.
Byfield, cool Byfield, man. All the best, man. Lads, that's shocking, man. I ain't gonna lie, lads, that's shocking. That's probably the worst we played, man. You didn't play good at all, man.
Now that result sees us go second in the table, but like I said, people, it's still early, still all to play for. Now respect, people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Birmingham Elite FC, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.